The honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, rule well. A salutation, much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity, as well as to the men, women, and children that are learning in the truth and sincerity. Much salutations and blessings unto you in your household. But hey, as you see the title of the video, the what that's name, the greatest. We told you is here. It's not maybe. Motherfuckers ain't got nothing to say now. All right, because what these things have been spoken unto you through the Spirit of the Lord via His prophets, and now it's all coming down. It's all this. Remember, I kept saying this, the snowball effect. Yeah. Well, guess what? That snowball has got going, and it's got bigger and bigger, and it's faster and faster. Okay.
I got something for you.
Go ahead.
Real quick, since you said that, man, through the Spirit, man. This is the book. All right. This is the book of Ezekiel. Right. Ezekiel. And the priest come out, just did a lesson on this. Ezekiel 12 and 25. I'm starting verse 23. Ezekiel 12 and 23 in the KJV. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. So I'm sorry, verse 21, Slaki. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? So going back to what the brother just said, bro, the title, bro, what the prophets are saying is here. We no more, what you
really
say?
The prophecies, we're not prophesying anymore at this point. The only thing we're prophesying is the mark of the beast being implemented, because World War has begun, all right, the deliverance, but everything else is happening in real time, all right? Like Habakkuk chapter 2 said, it was for an appointed time, and now it's here, speaking. That's why if somebody just popping up out of the woodworks trying to tell you what's going on, shut the hell up. You don't know what the hell's going on. You're just reporting on what's happening. We told you before it was even in discussion. We were looked at as, we still are, but people looked at us crazy as hell when we tell them about Iran and digital money. We were talking about digital money before there was barely anybody knew about crypto. You know, nobody thought that it would be a possibility to go to war with Iran. That will never happen. Iran, the American mighty military. Yeah, look what's going on. They're getting their asses. I ain't gonna say they're getting their ass whooped, but it ain't working. The missile defense systems is failing. All right. And the propaganda they're showing you on the mainstream media, if you're not doing your own research, you're going to believe that, America's on the verge of winning the war. Nope. They just getting started. Go ahead,
Yep. It says in verse 23, tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease.
Ooh, Salaki. Breaking news from this morning, an American destroyer ship is on fire.
Sure.
That shit is done, and there's still jets on there. It ain't looking good, man. All this, and through the Spirit, I said this last year. I said this American naval system is outdated. A top 4-star general said it, and now we're seeing the outcome. All them drones and missiles, they can't all be stopped. and Iran got them for days. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Just to bring that out, the breaking news.
Yep.
Because it's breaking news every damn hour at this point.
Yep.
Shit, every minute.
Yeah. Shit, man, I got some evidence too to back you up, what you just said, through the Spirit. It says, Ezekiel 12 and 23, tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord God Yahweh, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, in the effect of every vision.
Yeah, the days of what? The last days, which really started 2,000 years ago, but the last of the last days. All right, when the signs of the Lord's return would be happening. Well, you're living in it. It's not a prophecy anymore. It's reality. The prophecies is to say before. Now it's here. You can't call yourself a prophet. You just get on you. Now everybody got a YouTube channel talking about World War III. About the Bible, everyone's a biblical expert all of a sudden.
Pointing up.
Yeah, the TikTok, get your big ass head in there.
Yep.
But we're living in the times, man, the end. This is what we're witnessing is the collapse of Edom. All right, this is the end of his age, the end of his world. It's coming to an end, and look how he's going out. Guns are blazing.
Yeah. In NATO, according to the scriptures, according to what the Most High said.
Yeah.
All right, the beast don't want nothing to do with the horde, man.
Yeah.
See, you got it.
And in Spain, they just said they need to get out of NATO, and so is Turkey. They're saying the same shit.
Yeah. Which is in Ezekiel 38, Turkey is Gomer, you know, and it's all biblical prophecy with the Lord. That's how close we are. But real quick, this is Zephaniah. You know what? Let me finish this real quick, man. Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
Yep, kind of got something for you too, bro. This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter.
And this is what happened. You go back into the history of World War I and World War II, how the Allies and the Axis were started forming. This is literally what we're witnessing right now. And they're calling it the resistance axis. Okay, so you'll know what's going on. It's because the Lord blocked you. Because damn, everybody's talking about this, whether they want to or not. Oh my God, turn the TV off. You know, motherfuckers at the hospital, breaking news.
On your Facebook,
yeah,
you know, because everybody not on IG like that on TikTok, but you people
they got X, TikTok, any social media platform you're gonna see Iran, damn it. And then guess what? You're gonna think about them crazy guys that were in the corner telling you about this. Hey, Amos, the famine of the word's coming. You know, so you better get in while you can. Of course, the elect's already been predestinated, but hey. We getting down to the end, literally.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Yep, Ezekiel 12 and verse 24. And it reads, it says, "For there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattery divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak will come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged for your days, O rebellious house."
And how did the Lord have it come to pass? Through speaking it through his prophets. He used us to manifest it into reality. Because it's already, the Lord declared to him from the beginning. But then over the generations, the prophets kept coming back, had to write the scriptures down, you know. And then so they could come back in the last time to break it down what the word of the Lord means. And now it's here. Because they didn't have, Iran wasn't Iran back then. It was Persia, right? They didn't have missiles. Esau wasn't ruling the earth. You know, and when if people forget the Persians ruled the known world at one point, they know how to go to war. When the Lord has spoken, he declared it through his servants, the prophets. Amos 3 and 7. Go ahead, Doug.
Yep, finishing it off, and it reads, verse 24, verse 23 says, "But say unto them, the days are at hand in the effect of every vision." Yep, so we in the effect of the visions of what, as the elder priest just said, man, through the Spirit, man, we are in a time of the effect of it happening. All right, the cause and the effect. Well, now we're in the effect, all right, of what happens when you transgress the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shai. When you what's that? Psalms 50. It says, "What hast thou to do to declare my statutes?" So the cause of this place not upholding the Lord and His word is ultimately getting ready to be destruction.
This is Mark 13 in the GMT. I'm going to read it. Let's start at verse 3. Mark 13 and 3. Yahweh Shai was sitting on the Mount of Olives. And guess what? What we read, when you read about in the Bible, that's what's getting blown to smithereens right now. Mm-hmm. That land is getting touched. Well, the whole Middle East, but Israel is the center point of all of this. Right. And the reason why they're getting blown to shit is because they don't belong there. And again, it's biblical prophecy. So it says, on the Mount of Olives, across from the temple, when Peter, James, John, and Andrew came to him in private, tell us, see, a lot of things you ain't gonna get the deep breakdowns on that YouTube, bro. You gotta be around the Spirit of the Lord. Yep. You can only learn so much from watching videos. You know, you gotta start applying the word. You gotta be around the Spirit of the Lord, which is being around others, like-minded men, right? Where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there in my midst. So this is why he would break things down privately to the disciples. Yeah, he would teach, just like when we teach on the videos, go out to camp. That's what the Lord was doing, teaching. And then when the camera's off, you think we stop talking about the scriptures?
It's more in depth then.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it was with Yahweh Shai. You know, it was
When you're breaking bread,
yeah.
that's when the spirit start flowing.
Yeah. So how much more is men? You know what I'm saying? So so we got what we need, man. You got to go through this. I got something for you.
Verse 4 says, "Tell us when this will happen." Also, like, tell us when this will be. They said, and tell us what will happen to show that the time has come for all these things to take place. And of course, it wasn't happening back then. It wasn't that time yet. The Lord had to go through what he had to go through.
Yeah.
Then there had to be a falling away.
Yeah.
Esau had to come back in power, and so on and so forth. It says, verse 5, so, Yahweh said to them, "Watch out, and don't let anyone fool you." And guess what? You can't fool or deceive the elect. And but let me keep reading. It says, "Many men claiming to speak for me will come and say, 'I am he,' and they will fool many people." Yeah. Again, this is why there's a lot of people on the internet right now, talking, trying to take credit. When you know damn well you heard it from us first.
Yeah.
But good. They get thousands and if not millions of followers and views. But good. That's just, separating the sheep from the goat. Go watch, these guys, you went from red pill to talking about World War III.
Yep.
You went from saying that bitches is hoes,
Yep.
to now World War III. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the whole platform is focused on getting on women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The black women.
When you, the men are the problem too.
Exactly.
Shit. Who gave these women the leeway to act like that?
Niggas, man.
Well, of course, Esau eat them, but let's going back to the serpent. But it says, verse 7, "And don't be troubled when you hear the noise of battles close by." Hey, and guess what? China got submarines on the way towards America's coast. All right, they got sleeper cells waiting to roast you, damn Babylonians. And then guess what? When I perceive through the spirit that once these attacks start to happen, guess what? It's gonna kill a lot of people simultaneously. And then guess what? When the ambulances and the police arrive, they'll probably attack again.
Yep. And they not look, man. They're not coming up for your help too, man.
Nope.
All right. These niggas getting ready to find out they got families, man. See what I'm saying? This shit is getting ready to get real, bro.
And they're showing you, this devil's showing you that he don't give a fuck about American citizens. There's tens of thousands. I heard a couple different numbers. Some say 10,000, some say 1 million American citizens stuck in the Middle East, and nobody's coming to rescue you. All right, but what? Spain and France and different other countries, they're able to get their people out. So why America, the most mightiest people on the planet, can't get them out? Looking stupid on YouTube or TikTok, talking about I'm stuck. Oh well, figure it out.
Getting shot out of the aircraft.
Yep.
And people, you know what I'm saying, pulling up on you.
Missiles falling down. These niggas think they still on vacation. Hey, you people are idiots. You deserve what you get. You ain't coming back. Shit, you stuck over there for good. You might as well put on a helmet and grab a gun. Yeah.
Man, I got some. I got.
Let me finish this real quick. Because just one more verse. It says, "And don't be troubled when you hear the noise of battles." But we ain't troubled. We popping champagne. We're rejoicing. Noise of battles close by and news of battles far away. That's all you see on the news. The battle. And when they even called it Armageddon. This is leading to Armageddon. Let's say Trump has been anointed by God.
Right.
Yeah, he did anoint him to bring America to its end.
Yeah.
It says
Proverbs 20:21.
Yeah.
King's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Exactly. Yeah, so he is anointed.
That's right.
But not in the way you think.
Right.
Such things must happen. See, that's the difference why people are bugging out. They don't know that this must happen. They don't know where this is going to end. And for them, for the majority of them, it's going to end with nuclear destruction. Getting fried. Literally. Burned at the very elements.
That's right.
It says, but they do not mean, such things must happen. But they do not mean but they do not mean that the end has come. Countries will fight each other. Kingdoms will attack one another. There will be earthquakes everywhere, and there will be famines. these things are like the first pains of childbirth. So it's already begun. This shit's been going on for years. People are just starting to learn about it though. And I was being part of your everyday conversations. You can't avoid it no more. You when we was telling you that it was Oh, okay. I thought it was my phone, because that's the same ringtone I gave when there's earthquakes. I was gonna say, we just read it. But that's what's taking place, man. Literally what we just read, that's what's happening. The largest earthquake ever in Louisiana just happened. World War III has started. All right? This thing is moving quick. The Lord is speeding up the days for his elect sake. Because what? There won't be nothing left. Esau, he willing to, if he can't have it, nobody can. He's willing to nuke the whole earth. Yep. Talking about making hotels in Mars and then on the moon. That's how delusional this devil is. Then he going to going right off into the space as the earth is being destroyed. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, and all the bloodshed and all the sacrifices and the blood drinking you've done.
Right.
You crazy as hell, man.
Well, everybody forgot about the files. Well, guess what? We're gonna keep bringing it up. Every time you walk past us at camp, we're gonna make sure you know about the Epstein files, and let you know that your son's going to war for that. They call it Operation Epic Fury, Operation Epstein. All right, Fury. Go ahead.
Yep, Jeremiah 50, because go right with what you had read too, priest. Jeremiah 50 and verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land, and of a great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah, here it is that people have been trembling. Oh, we can't go to war with America. And look, the weak is saying they strong right now. And they going toe to toe with Israel and America. And guess what? You would think that two countries, the most powerful countries, right, military-wise, or some of the, well, Israel not so much, but the only reason they're so powerful is because of America, right? But you would think that this would have been over day one. Nah, but see, Trump's such an idiot. He bombed them, right, the B-2 bombers last year. What was it, July or something like that? Well, what? You thought they were just gonna chill? All right, yeah, we gonna stop building bombs, thanks. Oh, you gave them time to build it up and restock their supplies, and they can make them easy. Them cheap $20,000, $30,000 drones, they can pump them out quick. Them cheap missiles, they can pump them out quick. You know, short-range missiles, and some of them are BDUs. They don't even blow up. It's just to over bombard the missile defense systems. So that hypersonic missile just comes scooting in, or another drone that's actually is going to blow up, because that's what they're finding. They're finding, oh damn, yeah, the Iron Dome stopped this missile, but then when it fell down to the ground, that's like this shit wasn't even going to explode. That's how much they got to spend. America and Israel, they can't afford to do that. It's over. You're going to pay for that. Gas is already, it went $1 up since Saturday. Shit. This place is done. And again, you're going to pay for that. You might not get a tax return this year. Go ahead.
Yep. I got a little bit more on you too. I got something else for you too, bro. This is Jeremiah 50 in verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? Yeah,
and ultimately when it's destroyed, of course. But America's looking weak right now. Yes, right for the pickings. These countries are scheming behind closed doors right now, saying, "Look at this. They can't even stop Iran. How they gonna stop us?" Exactly. Putin and Xi Jinping, they over there laughing. They're like, yeah, because Russia and China, they got far superior weaponry than Iran. Hell, Iran gets some of this stuff from them, but they're not going to give them the best they got.
And back up the priest too. You being watched like that. This is all being spectated on how things be played out.
You know what I'm saying? Certain events.
And, yeah, exactly. Like how your power, your pump. What's that? Isaiah 14. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's going to show that you're not dominant anymore, man. And everybody has missiles now, bro.
Well, hey, Spirit, because this just popped up. And you know, like I said, let the weak say I'm strong. You got the remote off and mute it real quick.
Stop. My bad.
You got it?
Yeah.
Kind of just mute it so the camera pick this up. It says an interview with Iran's foreign minister on NBC News.
President Trump has not ruled out boots on the ground in Iran. Are you afraid of a U.S. invasion in your country? No, we are waiting for them.
He said, no, we ain't afraid. We're waiting for them. They're laying snares for you idiots that are about to get shipped off over there. It's going to be a bloodbath. And and again, Trump hasn't ruled that off the table. And the foreign minister just said, no, we're not afraid. We're waiting.
U.S. invasion in your country. No, we are waiting for them.
Jeez, ready, bro? That's a spirit. That's on him to say that.
Yep.
You know, it
With a straight face, he said it. All right, it's only 10 seconds longer.
For the U.S. military to invade the ground troops? Yes. Because we are confident that we can confront them, and that will be a big disaster for them.
There you go. It's gonna be a meat grinder. Because now it's been coming out. You know, all these women that was showing the money that they got for signing up, and even niggas, right? Oh yeah, Hellcat, and now they all scared like shit, because they're getting told, hey, you're probably gonna get deployed to the Middle East. Hey, boots on grounds. Hey, your legs is about to go missing, because you don't know where you're going. You're about to fight in a foreign land, all right? And guess what? Iran is also known for that Trump been calling them out on the IEDs. You're gonna run into a minefield when you get over there. They don't need to shoot you with a missile. When the boots on the grounds, they don't need to hit you with a missile, which they can. But you're gonna be running into mines everywhere in IEDs. It's gonna be a bloodbath out there, man. Both sides are taking losses, but you Americans are about to be sent to never return again. So say your farewells while you can, because the conscription, the draft is coming very quickly. And all you single independent women that wanted a charade about how strong you are because you joined the military, keep that same energy now. Matter of fact, put them on the front lines.
Yeah. Hey, it's the spirit, man. The next scripture, man. Jeremiah 50 and verse 24. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh. You got
And now you're running right to the snare, which ultimately is your own missiles, right? The way America has conducted itself is going to be brought back upon them. The way you have killed and killed and killed throughout the world, well, guess what? That's coming to a street near you.
The same way you push and force your hand upon the earth, you know, your power, the Lord has that built up, you know, to come up against you, man. You know, that's why you can't rule. What's that, Sirach 10? An unwise king, you know, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't count a wise king would have counted the cost of how many missiles you can blow through in a week. It's only been 6 days, and they're already depleted the majority of their stockpile that they have to defend. And then these other nations, the ones that Iran's hitting, they're like, yeah, all right, Iran's hitting us, but they're really trying to go after, you know, the bases, the U.S. bases, and other infrastructure that, you know, America uses. But they're starting to say, well, shit, why are they not defending us? Why are they not intercepting those missiles? Well, all their interception missiles is going to Israel. So these other countries that are still American, so-called American allies, because they got bases in there. I wouldn't call them allies though, but they're getting sick of it. Because remember, that's in is it Second Esdras where the Carmenians and the dragons, you know, they're coming. Well, you think they all believe the same God? why would they keep fighting each other when this devil's and the small hats are over there blowing them up? You know. And again, if you're watching the mainstream media, they're not going to tell you that how Israel is getting bombarded, okay? But again, the phone don't lie. Everybody got a phone now. You can see it for yourself. Go on X and type in Iran, #Iran, and you'll see. Go ahead.
I got you, priest. This is 2 Esdras 15 and verse 29 and verse 30. Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and with the multitude of them shall be chariot as the wind upon earth. It says that all they which hear thee may fear and tremble. Also the Chaldeans raging in wrath.
Yeah, the Persians. Go ahead.
Yep, shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood.
And that's what they're doing. And go ahead, you heard them. You said send them. We waiting for them. Yeah, you see, like Elder Malcolm said in one of his recent videos, America was that road raging guy, fucking veins popping out his neck, screaming at you. He got out the car, started banging on your window, and then now the dude got out the car, started throwing hands. You didn't expect that.
Oh shit.
He throwing hands and feet.
Yeah.
But what? Well, now people are starting to fear. The average person now is reality's starting to set in. But guess what? It's really gonna set in when you start seeing the bombs getting blown up in your city. Shit getting blown up in your city, and you see the smoke in the distance. Yeah. Oh shit! And then you hear the fighter jets, because you know when shit happens, they're gonna start scrambling fighter jets. Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, and to back you up too, priest. You know, Jeremiah 30:7 too, man.
Yeah, it's already begun.
Yeah.
It began when I started beating niggas over the head. But that was child's play compared to what's about to happen.
Oh yeah. So to back up the point, the priest, man, like bro, once the Lord start to send this destruction, send, these troops, you people is through. You have no clue, all right? Because you ain't spiritually prepared. And you don't even know who to call on. That's what's going to get you, a lot of you people in trouble. Yeah. You don't got the name of the Lord, and then not only that, you don't got a relationship with the Lord. This thing is wholeheartedly centered around having a relationship with your boss. You don't got that, bro. I got something for you.
Real quick, this was at 10 o'clock this morning. An article came out, said, and it was titled, Arab States Running Dangerously Low on Interceptors to Take Down Iranian-Fired Missiles. And they have asked the U.S. to speed up resupply. They can't. You're fucked. You trusted in your enemy that's been bombing the shit out of y'all for decades. And now look, he's leaving you to fend for yourself while protecting Israel.
That's what he do. He do that. He do that. Bro,
meanwhile, they killing schoolgirls, blowing up little schoolgirls. But you still, bro. So if you still following Trump, you're an idiot. Like well, but even some of his #1 MAGA supporters, like I said, that Nick Fuentes, that dude, I'm done with this shit. Hurt.
You see what they did to the Marine nigga?
Yeah. Snap that nigga's fucking forearm.
Yep.
I will not fight for Israel. Snap. And he's a decorated veteran. Yeah. You think they give a shit about you? You working at Subway? Shit. Nigga, you going to war soon. Fuck you got Call of Duty skills, right? Hey, they been monitoring that too. Oh, this nigga real good at Call of Duty. Well, put him in the front.
Yeah. Second Ezra 15, it's going to all make sense when you start to bleed, man. Second Ezra 15 and verse 30. Also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with power, and with great power,
great power, man. The missiles is speaking for themselves, shit.
Yep. It says, and shall they come.
And again, they haven't even started using the big boys that they got. They haven't even shot those off. They've used a couple hypersonic here and there, but they just blowing through the cheap shit first. And again, they're waiting for you, boots on the ground. Come on, Trump. Send them niggas shit.
Yep.
And then you gonna have to, that's why the draft is gonna come, because all them motherfuckers that go first, they gonna die. It ain't gonna be looking good for you U.S. soldiers out here, man. Like we've been saying it on the WhatsApp. Y'all thought y'all was just gonna travel the world, go to this military base, then go to that military base, and living on the base and living good, sleeping with the women all around the world, and you thought you wasn't gonna go to war never. Nope. You come to find out that's a lie.
Yeah. You got these shorts too, like Jake making, we spiritual, so we take we judge it. But Jake making these little shorts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I just got my life together and we at war. You know what I'm saying? Jake, but it's like, hey.
The women too.
Yeah.
The women are saying the same shit.
Come on.
Crying. Nobody cares. Hey, that's it, but this is what you begged for. You begged, you wanted this, well now you got equal rights to go to war too. And meanwhile, these people don't even want, that's another scripture, they have foregone war. Guess what? These motherfucking Iranians and Chinese and Russians, they're willing to die for their country. They love their country. Do you? They love their leaders. Nobody likes Trump. He's losing his own people that was ride or die for him. And they're like, shit.
That's what the Marine said, bro. That's what he said. That's what he was like, bro. Don't nobody want to fight, bro. Nobody want to fight for Israel, bro.
Why don't Trump send his big ass son over there to fight? That nigga ain't gonna go over there. He chilling in Mar-a-Lago somewhere, flying around on private jets, while your sons and your husbands, all right, your cousin, your brother, they're gonna hey, give him a good hug. That's all I can say. Give him a good hug because they ain't coming back.
And they actually doing that shit too, right before they get sent off on the plane, you know, or the airport. Yeah.
True.
You know, bro, we some beautiful, bro. Like,
sign up for this.
Yeah.
Little nigga, get on the plane. Cause you know the commanders and the generals, the captains, they gonna be screaming at your ass, get your ass in the plane. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
Cause that nigga don't gotta go to the front lines. Oh, speaking of that, Pete Hegseth, he's out here in Tampa today for in McDill, which is Central Command. Hey, you people here in Tampa, you're a big target. Tampa Bay, all right, McDill Air Force Base, which is the Central Command headquarters. Yep. And if you don't know what Central Command is, it's the headquarters of the Central, the Middle East. They call up the shots come from McDill, so to say. The shots being called, it comes from McDill. Of course, the president, but it goes through the generals that be here. And now since it's wartime, they're by the because usually they're 4-star generals, and during times of war they promote them to 5-star generals. And guess where they be at? Right here in Tampa. So expect some kind of T attack here very soon. Nigga probably try to drive through the gate, because you got to go through the gates and shit to get into the base. Or maybe he gets in and then boom.
Yep. and also to the backyard priest, we can't sleep on the sleeper cell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's who's gonna be doing that shit. They probably been working at the base for a while, and you think this nigga loves America, and he gonna show up to work one day with a car bomb.
And Tampa, backyard priest, and Tampa is on that list.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to back up the elder priest Ash, Tampa is on that list. So that's why in that list it had all the. When it was going down that list, I was thinking about all the camps. Like,
yeah, pretty much every major city is on that list, which that's where all the camps are, really. I'm gonna ask chat something real quick. How important?
It's getting ready to go
down.
down.
You got it.
Yep, I got something for you too, priest. I want to back you up. This is 2nd Ezra 16, and it's like 2nd Ezra 15. Forgive me, 2nd Ezra 15. And I'm going to finish off verse 31 because I was reading it. Okay. And then shall the dragons, verse 30, also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in great power to persecute them. That's ultimately what we're going into, this third world war. All right? Because Esau, Edom, you up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you cause a lot of nations to be niggas now, man. You know what I'm saying? And now everybody has been rebellious towards the Yahweh Shema Shah.
There's a bunch of degeneracy everywhere. Because of that wine of that whore. Now they're drunk off of that, but now they're starting to wake up out of it.
Exactly.
Like, fuck this cheap wine this bitch sold me. Yep. Now the bitch gave me the clap. Got a hangover. Took your money.
Yeah. I can't move money around like I want to move, I can't
sanctions you. It's the whore's being hated. You by his own allies. Go ahead.
I got something for you, two priests. This is Jeremiah 51. All right, in Jeremiah 51 verse 7, right to the point. Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, so look, the nations are upset via what we just read in 2nd Ezra 15, them coming up. Now, the scriptures say in Jeremiah 50 and 45, the least of the flock shall draw out. America, man. You know, so now here it is. You got these small hats, and everybody coming out too. You know, I'm watching these shorts. I'm watching these IG clips, and people like, why are these people? Why is these people so scared and afraid? And, because they see what's happening.
Yeah.
But nobody really has the truth. But
they don't. They truly don't understand what this means. But don't worry, Chat GPT is gonna give it to you in plain English here. That you had more on that though?
Oh no, that was
okay. So let me just read through this real quick, because again, this is very important. You're about to find out. It says, I asked Chat, how important is MacDill Air Force Base to Central Command for this Iran war? MacDill Air Force Base is extremely important to the U.S. war effort against Iran. Not because bombs are launched from Tampa, but because it is the main command and control headquarters for the entire conflict. Here's how it fits into the war structure. It hosts the command running the war. So again, a target. MacDill is home to the U.S. Central Command. CENTCOM is the combatant command responsible for all U.S. military operations in the Middle East, including Iran. That means commanders there plan the war strategy, select and approve targets, coordinate air, naval, cyber, and special operations, communicate with the Pentagon, coordinate with allies. So let me skip a little bit more. Number 2, it coordinates forces worldwide. So pretty much every military operation in the Middle East goes through Tampa. I'm just gonna hit the key points because I asked one more question. Commanders there are linking. Okay, so they're pretty much involved in everything that's happening right now. Tampa, MacDill Air Force Base. The actual fighting happens elsewhere, of course. The orders come out of the base, though. But
to back you up, how much more? So now, with all this happening on the left-hand side, don't you think the Lord wouldn't balance it out via the prophets here, man? So that goes to show why, bro, these things are expeditiously, man, happening. The Lord has the prophets, man, here in Tampa.
In the same city that's leading this charge to the Middle East. The War of Armageddon. So who's in charge of, who's called the shots for the War of Armageddon? MacDill Air Force Base, which is not too far from here.
Come on, bro.
What? 15 minute, 20 drive? Yeah. Number 4, point 4, it's also a coalition hub. MacDill hosts liaison officers from dozens of allied countries working directly inside CENTCOM. That allows coordination with NATO partners, Gulf states, Israel, and other coalition. This makes Tampa one of the largest multinational military command centers in the world, not just in America, in the world. Why it matters strategically? If you compare the war to a body, MacDill/CENTCOM equals the brain. Middle East, the bases are the arms and the weapons. So the brain, the head, again, the main brain of this war is here in Tampa. Without CENTCOM, air campaigns, naval operations, intelligence coordination, allied cooperation would become chaotic. And guess what? I have an inside source in there. And he was right on a lot of shit that I mentioned before. It says that's why senior Pentagon officials often travel to MacDill during major Middle East conflicts, which Pete Hedges is there today. Bottom line, MacDill is one of the most important military locations for the Iran conflict because it houses the command that plans and coordinates the entire war. And then, yeah, exactly. So you got to cut the head off the snake, right? So this is okay. At the end, it always tells you, do you want me to go into this? So it says, if you want, I can, and this is very important for you people living here in Tampa. If you want, I can explain something most people in Tampa don't realize. Why MacDill could become strategically important if Iran tried to retaliate against the U.S. mainland. And so I said, yes, please. It says if a conflict between the U.S. and Iran escalated, which it is, the area around MacDill Air Force Base, which is Tampa, could become strategically important for several reasons. So there are probably a lot of Iranians out here. I remember last year I mentioned that I seen 2 unmarked Penske trucks. They took the stickers off of them, and it was Arabs driving them bitches, and they were flying down the road. I was like, God damn! I tried to get them on camera, but them niggas was moving so fast. Like, damn. But it says that doesn't mean it would automatically be targeted.
Lord, they want them.
Yeah, them niggas was gone. I was like, damn. Who knows what they had in them trucks?
Yeah.
It says what doesn't automatically be targeted, but military planners do consider how critical command centers fit into the escalation scenarios. Here's the first scenario. It houses the command directing the Middle East war, MacDill Air Force Base, okay. CENTCOM, okay, they already told us that though. If the U.S. were fighting Iran, CENTCOM considers in Tampa would be directly the overall campaign, exactly. Because of that role, it is considered a high-value command node in the U.S. military structure here in Tampa. It's a major communications hub. It's very important for the military communication, okay? This makes it part of the global military communications backbone. Okay, here we go. Retaliation doctrine sometimes focus on command centers. Historically, okay, get to the point of Tampa, shit. Because that's a strategic, going into history of war, different wars, that's a thing that has already been done. You got to hit the command centers. Okay, number 4 says, says McDill falls into category 3, command infrastructure. They said attacking U.S. mainland military installations would represent a massive escalation, which conflicts strike the war. Okay, here we go. Why Tampa hold on. I want to see the scenario shit.
Which is, can I say this real quick?
Kinda,
which is important because a lot of you, which is, I believe, Tampa is a metro, what is it?
The backbone of the military communication for the Middle East.
Like a metropolitan.
Oh yeah, that city. Yeah.
So it's a lot of you people out, bro. That's why
we got all nations in Tampa.
All nations in, man. So you don't know who you're around, man. So for the Lord to have the prophets out here, man, chiefly, all right, starting off with our Elder Apostle Great Millstone on down in Tampa, bro. Like all around the world, bro. LA, and needs to be cited as like chief spots, man.
Well, let me read this. It says why Tampa became the hub in the first place. Tampa area was chosen decades ago for several reasons: far from overseas conflict zones, strong infrastructure and ports, proximity to other commands in Florida, lower vulnerability compared to coastal bases near, because we're on the Gulf side of Florida. But hey, Esau didn't account for them sleeper cells. So ironically, McDill was placed in Tampa partly because it's considered relatively secure compared to forward bases in the Middle East. Yeah, obviously you're not gonna be running the command center where the bombs are blowing up.
Right.
It's a simple way to think about it. In a Middle East conflict, Middle East bases launch the aircraft and missiles. Aircraft carriers project power. McDill/Central Command coordinates the entire fight. So the whole coordination is coming out of Tampa. It's essentially a strategic brain rather than battlefield location. If you want, I can explain it. Okay, now. Consider one of the top 4. Go ahead. I'm gonna answer one more question.
Mm-hmm.
You got scripture?
I got something for you too. This is 2 Ezra 16, right? Because ultimately what it's going to come down to, all right, is you Israelites is getting ready to get persecuted, man, on the highest level. That's what this is leading to. This is 2 Ezra 16, right? And I'm going to start at verse 67. It says, behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him. Leave off from your sins and forget your iniquities, to meddle no more with them forever. So shall the Most High lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble. And that's what we want to be, led from, man. Led out of the trouble that's coming on this place, man. And that's why the Lord has set up us through the Spirit. Because now we in a time, bro. If you don't believe, if you don't understand, you know what I'm saying?
You'll see soon.
Yeah, bro. Like, dude, we are the prophets that help us, bro. What you think we've been dedicated? I'm sitting next to the elder priest Osh, bro. What do you think we've been dedicating our life and 10, 12 years, elder, man, and the elders of Apostle Great Millstone? The elders of Apostle Great Millstone, bro, you think we just had nothing else better to do? No, bro, the Lord has been shaping us up to make it, man. Shaping us up for salvation, Lord willing, man. Okay? So reading this again, it says, behold, the Most High himself is the judge. Fear him. And that's what we've done. We've shaped up ourselves through the Spirit and applied the fear and understand why these things is happening, man. You know what I'm saying? It's no coincidence. All right, the whole behind the scenes, Esau Edom has tagged McDill to be one of the chief spots.
It's the brain of the operations happening right now.
Come on, bro. And in the same place, you got the prophets here, man. Fuck out of here, man. All right, you gotta be crazy, bro. 2 Ezra 16:68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. You got to preach anytime, right? And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot.
Yeah, you about to be, people are about to be submitted real quick with all this chaos that's coming. And they're gonna present they're gonna present this the solutions.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be the solution. Yeah. Oh well, now we need to verify who you are.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be verified digitally.
Yeah. What Aaron Russo said, man, before they snipped him, he got up there, and the famous interview with him and Alex Jones. He said, "What? They
Total control.
They want total control. They want everybody electronically tagged. So come on, bro. It's not up for grabs anymore. It's the obvious now, man. I got some more here. 2 Ezra 16 and verse 7. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities. So going back to what the priest is reading, all right, giving the facts from the chat, right, showing you what's getting ready to happen here in Tampa is ultimately going to happen globally, but chiefly in Babylon the Great. Insurrection is coming for you people, man. A great, perplexity. All right. It says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Who is that? That's you Israelites. You Israelites are the only nation of people that can fear the Lord.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna be no nigga from Iran doing it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be these Americans doing it to you. They already started doing it, right? With ICE. I say, why is ICE not grabbing up Iranians and Chinese people? They focused on spics, niggas and spics. Deporting a nigga that been here his whole life in the hood. He got deported. But no.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like the insurrection has already begun. ICE, insurrection crew.
Yep. It's already started, man. And now
those that fear the Lord, it's ultimately talking about all the Israelites. Because Esau don't know who the elect is. He coming for all of you.
That's right. That's right, bro. 2 Ezra 16. So again, hearing what the brother just said through the Spirit, you could say, what manner of person are you to be, but to give being all holy conversation and godliness, man. Put on the elect. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would the elect be doing? You know what I'm saying? Because you know how the Lord moving, right? For Esau to be moving like this goes to show the Most High been already stepping. You know, Zephaniah, the 3rd chapter, the just Lord, all right, is in the midst thereof. It says, verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And it's the point. Then shall be known who are my chosen, and then they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Yeah, man, that's what's coming, man. Everyone's about to be tried. But the elect is going to be known. Then shall they know who my chosen are.
Right.
But I mean, I haven't got to really read too much of this because it's kind of given. You know, it's very possible. It's not out of possibility that they can do this. You know, they can use drones, and again, they can build the drones here in America. They know how to do it. They just source the parts, and then, like I mentioned earlier, Tampa is known. It has ports. They can. A while ago, China released that they had a cargo carrier, a ship, you know, with containers, but it turns into missiles. You know, it opens up and there's missiles in the bitches. So, like, you think they can't do that? Tampa's got a port here. Right? And then it says they can shoot drones, long-range drones that can go undetected for a lot longer than missiles. Cyber attacks. They can, again, if there's a sleeper. Oh, where did it say? Mention the sleeper. Oh yeah, possible theoretical tactics. Recruiting operatives already inside the country. Activating sleeper cells. All right. What would their targets be in such scenarios? Infrastructure, logistics facilities, symbolic military sites. So they could just, you know, make a homemade bomb, put it in the car, and drive that bitch into the base. Because they're willing to die. We've already seen it. Because they this Islam, you know, the Muslims, they believe in martyrdom. You know, it's an honor for them to go die against the enemy. So they'll blow themselves up. But cyber attacks, it says Iran has previously conducted Oh, hold on. It says, because United States Central Command operates from MacDill, cyber warfare is actually considered a more realistic threat than a physical attack. And that would, oof. Again, if a cyber attack happens to MacDill, the Middle East is going to be in chaos because they're not getting the communication. Yeah, it'd be fucked. It says Iran has previously conducted cyber operations against banks, infrastructure, government systems. Cyber attacks could attempt to disrupt communication networks, logistics systems, and satellite links. This would not destroy the base, but could attempt to slow operation temporarily. There you go, man. Last point. The strategic reality. If Iran retaliates militarily, it is far more likely to strike U.S. bases in the Middle East. Of course, that's what they're doing. They're already doing that, rather than the U.S. mainland. Yeah, because they don't have long, range missiles just yet, or maybe they haven't used them yet. How about that? Maybe they do, but they haven't showed their hand. Because you show your whole hand, now you know what this motherfucker got.
That's the spirit.
You know.
I got a pre-public
Go ahead.
Just back what you just said, Jeremiah 15 verse 25. The Lord Yahweh have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Yeah, those are ICBMs.
Come on, bro.
The intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's the weapons of the Lord. But so what? Why would they use it now? That doesn't make sense strategically.
Just back you up. It's not time for a brother to be flying around right now.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Now, of course, the Lord.
The chip got to come before that.
Exactly.
You're not gonna find out if they got long range missiles until that chip is implemented. Then you'll find out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come on, bro. Beautifully said, priest. It says, I'm bringing back Jeremiah 15 and 25. The Lord Yahweh have opened his armory. See, it's the Lord's armory, man, and have brought forth his weapons.
And again, the armory is where you store the weapons. So what, you think they have them showboating them? They just chilling outside? No, they're in the armories, in the mountains, in underground, systems. And they got more than one entrance. Like they'll parade around Fox News and see, oh look, we destroyed a missile system, missile base where they were making missiles. We blew. Look, you can clearly see the pictures from the satellites. We blew up the entrance. Do you think they're retarded? That they just got one entrance? They got whole systems and networks down underground, man.
They don't trust you devils either, man.
Yeah, they'll say whatever. Esau say whatever to make you believe his bullshit. But guess what? That narrative of America the Mighty is being cooked right now.
That's right, brother. Yeah, you heard what the older priest said. That America the Mighty is being cooked, bro. That's mind frame. The few, the proud. Yeah. It's dead, man.
They don't even want to go to war. Crying on TikTok. What kind of mighty? Imagine that. You were in the country and you thought you was the best on the planet, and now people that's supposed to protect and serve your country go fight a war. They're crying on the internet.
Crying.
Through.
Yeah. Getting their arms snapped. Your shit snapped. All right, for standing up.
Yep.
All right. Continue on. Jeremiah 15 verse 25. Continue. It says, for this is the work of Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldees.
Now that was it on that chat. Yeah. Let me just look one more time through X and then see if there's any more breaking news. Go ahead. Then we'll close out.
All right. This is on 2nd Ezra. All right. This is 2nd Ezra 16. All right. In verse 13, because it's going into these missiles, like the brother said. What would be the reason of them to show that they have long-range missiles right now today? Yeah. How would that be possible?
That's like playing poker. You just throw your cards on the table like a dumbass. Now everybody know what you got. But you're over there putting chips in, betting more. Nigga, we know what you got. There's no more bluffing.
Come on.
Oh, breaking news is coming from Israeli media. Joint missile launched by Iran and Hezbollah on Israel. More attacks. It's gonna continue. Go ahead, though.
Yep. I'm in Jeremiah, but 2nd Ezra 16 in verse 13. For strong, you got to priest. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
Yeah, that's the silos. But again, the Lord is in control of all that.
That's right.
The silos, the ships, submarines, you name it. Whatever can shoot them missiles, that's what it's talking about. But who's the one that bending that bow? Go ahead.
That's right. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Yep. So again, like the priest just said, man, It's his bow and it's his arrows, dude. You are not in control, bro. So we are blessed to understand that the missiles, the capability of these nations, man. All right, Korea, North Korea, right? Iran, right? Russia, China, just all you niggas, man.
India.
Yeah.
Because remember, India, they're Persians as well. That's Elon. They're gonna unite. You best believe that.
Come on, bro.
And I guess India got nukes.
Yeah.
All right.
Backing them up, and then they got the bear. See,
Exactly.
you know, which is the what's that? Revelation 17 says the feet. You know, so that's gonna take. Yeah. It's gonna take you Edomite, all you devils out. Mark the 13th chapter says, cannot stand unless it have an end. You know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, y'all divided, bro.
Yep.
Y'all through, dude.
And then your soldiers don't even want to fight.
Yeah, bro. You see what y'all did to the Marines? Who does that to the Marines, bro?
Yeah, he's supposed to be. Well, that's one of the things the Lord hates, man. A man of war that's in poverty. That nigga got his arm snapped, and that was in the official Congress building.
Yep.
Damn.
By the Senate.
Meanwhile, you think the America loves you. Check this out. U.S. has spent $5.3 billion on the war just in 6 days, and you still waiting on 2,000 from Trump. But they got billions. They got billions to spend on missiles and really defending Israel.
You trying to get stimulated?
Yeah, he's trying to get. You're gonna stimulate y'all, right? When you go to war, and you get shipped off. That was it.
Yeah, hey, that's it.
Kinda. So yeah, it was, I mean, bro, every minute something's coming out. But hey, man, this place is done. We're at the end of this.
That's one for you.
You know, things is clearly picking up speed at this point. Like we ain't waiting on nothing. It's here.
Yeah.
The only thing we waiting on is the hour of temptation, because everything is in effect, and the Lord's return, which that'll be when the missiles get shot. You know, the deliverance will come when the missiles are being shot off and about to obliterate America.
That's right.
That's when the Lord's gonna deliver us. But then remember, all this is gonna stop when the Lord returns, because they're gonna try to fight him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna back you up to bring just to bring it back, you know, to the title that you had titled it to, priest. You know, this happened, right? So this is Jeremiah 30 and verse 7, right to the point. We bring it out a lot, and we're not gonna stop bringing it out until it's in your fucking face, man.
And
Right?
it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You can close your eyes all you want, you're still gonna see it. Some way or somehow, you're gonna hear about it at the job, on the radio, on your social media, the regular TV, whatever, you're gonna hear about it. You can't hide this no more. America's at a full-fledged war.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Yep, Jeremiah 30 and verse 7, man. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even, and we just read Ezekiel 12, where the Lord said it's no more prolonged. We open up with going into this lesson. All right, the Most High is not playing with people, man. All right, it says so that day, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
The elect. That's who's gonna be saved out of these perils that are coming. And the weaponry these people got is crazy. They killed thousands and thousands of people with one bomb, and then when they bring out the nukes, it's gonna be millions, you know, of people at once. But it's already begun, man. And it's gonna get a lot worse. Acts 14 and 22, through much tribulation, this earth is about to be set up. It's already started, but the whole earth is going to be on fire, you know, with war. Missiles are flying through the skies as we speak, all day, every day, just for 6 days now. Ships are being blown out of the water, which they're not telling that in American media. Apparently, a few of their ships already been hit. So, hey, good luck fighting that war. For all you losers out here that mocked and scoffed over the years, you fallouts, hey, I pray the Lord send them the recruiting niggas to your door first. Since you wanted to turn your back on the Lord, well, hey, now you got to go fight for America, because that's where you went back to. You turn your back on the Lord to go back to live your American dream, I'm guessing. So go defend that dream now.
Literally, like, that's the only thing that you went back to. You went back to being a nigga. What's the scripture speak about returning back to your vomit? America is nothing but vomit, dude.
Don't cry now.
Yeah. So all you guys who fell out, bro, I'm sorry, dude. Like, We don't feel sympathy for you, dog. We hope we the elect.
Yeah,
What was that?
Ezekiel 9.
Yeah.
And the Lord ain't gonna have mercy nor pity on your ass.
Bro.
So why would we? Shit. Figure it out, nigga. You thought you had the answers, that's why you left, right? Tough luck.
Now you watching and you trying to wiggle your way. Man, you crazy as hell, man. The Most High, I'm telling you, bro, the Most High got everybody's number. You know, the best we can do is keep doing what we doing. And that's in sincerity and honesty. But for you guys who left the Lord, dude, like, bro, just go.
Live your best life. I don't know how. When you gonna do that now? But oh well. You made your bed. Now you gotta lay in it. So hey man, with that, of course, was edifying. We're gonna give all praise, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chakadash.
double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who were well, and salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word through sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom. I got you.
Abad babal.
Abba ball.